Well, hi and welcome to another trading tips video. Now this one is really a continuation from the video I produced yesterday when I talked about rewriting the day. And the reason I'm making this is because this morning I got a lot of emails, absolutely great, most of them were, and somebody had actually had quite a dramatic effect from just going on over the video and then doing exactly what I'd said. But most people wanted some more clarification on the process and how it sort of worked. So I thought I'd make this quick video to try and explain better what I was trying to get over, as it were. Okay, now if you can imagine that this edge of my hand here is the here and now. It's me, exactly my life at this point, talking to you at this stage. And everything here is history, or the past, if you like, and this way is the future. Now, I'm sure we'll all agree, like I said in the first video, that the past affects our future. Right down to a simple thing. Imagine it for a moment. I'm going to pick up a pen in a moment. I'm highly likely to pick up that pen reflective of my past and how I picked up the pen in the past. Now that's a very simple example. So let's take another example. We talk about a state of mind, as it were, a state of mind carrying us forward, because that's really what we're talking about here. Let's assume that this morning you've gone to the post. You've received a letter. You didn't know anything about this letter. You didn't know it was coming, but you've opened up the letter and it's got some rather unpleasant contents in it. I don't know, huge great tax bill or whatever. Something you weren't aware of, it was coming, and it's obviously had an effect on you. Now, that letter exists in physical reality. It's happened and you can't take that letter away. Okay, so what do I mean about rewriting? Well, first off, let's imagine we've got this letter here and we get up the next morning and we carry on through the day. And this letter is going to affect us through this day. It's going to affect our actions. It probably affects us mentally and affect us in many ways that we're not actually truly aware of. Now what I want you to do here is when you get to something like this, is simply say, okay, I've got that, acknowledge it, but now I want you to rewrite the letter. Imagine, go back in time, imagine you've opened up the letter, you're reading the letter, but the letter's very different. So imagine it's a completely different perspective on the letter, a very positive letter. Maybe now it's a rebate, maybe now it's a tax rebate for the same amount. It doesn't matter. Now a few of you said, how can you do that? How can you tell a lie to yourself like that if something really happened? Well, that's something you have to learn how to do. It's not difficult. You're simply imagining a different outcome. And what happens is, rather than getting the residual effect of the negativity of the letter, something that upset you or whatever, you rewrite that letter into a positive form. So that then, as you get up the next morning, you carry on through, you're not dragging with you into the future this past, I'm going to call it negativity, because probably it's not, although I don't feel that's actually a good explanation, but because it's more subtle than thinking of a negative connotation. It's much more subtle than that, actually much more powerful than that. But you're bringing that subtleness forward into your present day. So by rewriting your history, rewriting the events, you come forward at a very different frame of mind, as it were. Okay, the video's gone a little bit long now, so we'll have to draw this one to a close. If you've got any more questions on this, because I realise it's quite a topic that needs a bit of maybe going over a couple of times, got any more specific questions on it, drop me an email and I'll make a video for it. Likewise, if you have any other questions about maybe even future generating, so future from this point on, generating the path forward to achieve success, then drop me some questions on that and I'll make some videos for you on that as well. So anyway, have a great day, catch up with you very soon.